Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from the South Korean ladder. We have spawning here in the upper right in the blue. It is a barcode player here with a very high APM as a Zerg finally. After many turns versus Protoss, finally we see Flash facing off against a quite talented Zerg. We have spawning here in the lower right in the teal. It is Flash with his as a Terran on a 4 spawning location map. So yeah, we do have, of course, like in the previous replays, the production tab here in the upper left part. Zerg is already moving out here with his overlord, so we are going to be checking out the build orders just like we do in the previous replays here onto this channel. And yeah, like I told you, after many Terrans versus Protoss with very many timing pushes here from Flash versus the Protoss, quite successful timing pushes with tanks, with vultures in the front, with Goliaths and even some turrets, we're going to be seeing what exactly is going to happen here into this short replay cast. Is he perhaps going to be switching into some bio? Is it going to work out versus the Zerg opponent here as he's opening up here pretty standardly with his supply depot? Let's check the Zerg also opening up here quite aggressively with his spawning pool. So overload into spawning pool and then into drones. So an interesting build order here for the Zerg, opting to go for some early Zerglings and going even into more drones, sweet drones. So no intentions yet by him to go for a first hatchery build order. We also have the barracks here for Flash as he's moving out around the 1 minute and 40 second mark, but sadly for him into the wrong direction. Same can be said here for the Zerg, who's also moving into the wrong direction as the spawning pool is about to get finished. Let's see if the Zerg is going to be taking his gas or is he going for a expansion. There is his drone, and indeed is the spawning pool into expansion, and there is the extractor here for the Zerg. Very interesting build order here by the Zerg as he's now going for his first Zerglings. And yeah, let's see how Flash is going to react to that whenever his SCV is going to reach the point from the Zerg. He's actually deciding to send out a second SCV, so he really wants to know what exactly the build order from his opponent is. It's very important to see what exactly the Zerg opponent is up to. So usually against the Protoss he's only scouting with one SCV, but it looks like against the Zerg it's really important as a Terran to know exactly if it's going to be mass Zerglings early on or if it's going to be a tech into a tier 2, perhaps some Mutalisk, perhaps some Lurkers. We still have the second SCV out as the one SCV is getting chased away, and we also have some Marines getting produced. So it looks like Flash is actually expecting a early harassment. Even some SCVs have to be pulled, and yeah, in comes the push by the Zerg, but of course this will be held. So Flash actually is sacrificing some mining time in order to hold this push. Perhaps he knows his opponent, but then again the Zerg has no idea where the opponent is located, but still a quite aggressive move out here by the Zerg. It's already 4 Zerglings moving forward. There we have the tier 2 upgrade for the Zerg. Very nice build order, as we also have the speed for the zealots being done here. But yeah, with those Marines out, Flash should of course be fine right here. I believe he might even try to move out to secure his expansion, and he might be even lucky to snipe one Zergling or 2 right here. So in comes the SCV, he sees the tier 2 upgrade. He also saw the expansion right here. Worker wise, Flash having 5 more workers than his opponent as he's going into a second barracks. So no intentions for him to go into some vultures, even though vultures would also be a good idea with some mines. And now finally the Marines will be able to take out the Zerglings. So sadly for the Zerg, he was very likely busy microing those Zerglings right here, and Flash punishing him. There we have the Spire for the Zerg. So we do indeed will be seeing a transition very soon into some Mutalisk. Second gas is of course much needed here for the Zerg, as Mutalisk do cost quite some gas, and luckily here for the Zerg with speed of course he was able to take out the SCV. In comes the move with the Zerglings. Perhaps a bunker is needed here by the Terran. Yes indeed, there is the bunker. Marines are out on the map, they might get surrounded, but it's not that many Zerglings here for the opponent. So Flash should of course be fine versus him, and an engineering bay would also might be needed very soon here for Flash to react with some turrets versus the opponent. And yeah, there it is. Very good timing here by Flash. We will pass the 5-minute mark very soon as the Spire is also about to get finished. So let's just see how good those Mutalisk are going to be versus Flash's defenses. Even some Zerglings, but just 4 of them are waiting here. Flash with mass Marines Stim has started. He might even go into more upgrades for those Marines. Weapons 1 and range, of course, is much needed for those Marines in order to be good. And let's see how the game is going to continue, as the Spire has indeed finished, and we actually see Flyer Carapace getting upgraded here for the Zerg, as 6 Mutalisk will be launched very soon by the Zerg towards the expansion point from the Terran. There we have the SATCOM. We also have some turrets getting produced. More and more turrets are getting produced here for Terran, and even of course here into this location. So looks like Flash seems to be ready for a attack very soon by his opponent. Perhaps a turret will also be needed right here, as the second turret is also getting done by the Terran. So in comes the attack. The bunker is ready. There's 2 turrets right here, so the defenses actually look very, very good here for Flash versus the Mutalisk here from the opponent. Should be around 6 Mutalisk. No, it's actually 5. So defense-wise, I believe Flash actually looking very, very good. 6 Mutalisk here. They might get some good connections towards the Marines. They're still getting microed here left and right as reinforcements are pulling here forward for the Zerg. So let's just see what those 7 Mutalisk will be able to do here. The Zergins have been pulled, and actually the Zerg decides to engage towards the bunker, catching Flash a little bit off guard. Some Marines have been sniped, and he's actually forcing those Marines from Flash to move out, as not that much damage has been taken here by the Mutalisk from the Zerg, and even more and more Mutalisk are getting produced. The Flyer Carapace is about to get finished. Range for the Marines is about to get finished, as the Mutalisk are still microing here. Perhaps they will be lucky to snipe 1 Marine or 2. Reinforcements are pouring forward. Stim has been activated here by Flash, as we now have quite a large amount of Mutalisk for the opponent. 11 Mutalisk right here. They might get a good connection here against some medics. Let's see what's going to happen here. From the rear, he might be lucky to snipe 1, even 2 Marines right here. Very, very good micro here by the Zerg, as he is also taking some damage, but in the end, no Mutalisk has been killed here, as 3 Marines will fall. And still a good position here for the Zerg, as he's nicely flying with his Mutalisk here. Already quite a large number of Mutalisk, but he needs to be careful against so many turrets. However, he seems confident. Not that many Marines already here to defend. Nice splitting here by the Zerg player, as he's forcing Flash to go into yet another turret right there. And there we have quite a large amount of Mutalisk right here, even dealing so much damage towards those Marines. And Marine after Marine is actually falling here. Not that many Mutalisk fall for the Zerg, so very good engagement here. Sadly here for Flash, he has no turrets to support his bio. Finally, he's transitioning to more and more starports right here, so it looks like Flash is going to be going for some Valkyries to fend off this attack, but he's taking more and more damage. More and more units are getting sniped. Even the SCVs are falling. Medics will fall very likely very soon, as the Zerg actually finds a good position here to attack some SCVs. So sadly here for Flash, having many turrets, but not that many turrets here into this location, allowing the Zerg to actually fly here forward. And now he's even able to find another position to attack the SCVs. So quite a little bit of misposition here by Flash. Very, very rare to see this mistake by Flash, as those Mutalisks are now into the main from the Terran, sniping whatever they can, just flying over everything, finding a good position for them to snipe Marine after Marine. And there's only 2 turrets here, and reinforcements are actually pulling forward, and with that Flash in some serious trouble. So let's see if he's somehow going to be able to come back here. Of course, going to be able to deal some damage towards all of those Mutalisks. But what a great sight for the Zerg here to have so many Mutalisks in the back, greatly micro. The turrets have been sniped, only 1 is being left alive. Lots and lots of medics and Marines are being brought here forward by Flash, so he's getting forced to stay back. But Flash is suffering. More SCVs are falling one after the other. All of a sudden Flash at only 26 workers here versus the Zerg, who has already 31. So really bad position here for him. Even more and more Marines are falling left and right here for the Terran, as the Zerg is going into some hydras now. Perhaps we're going to be seeing some lurkers. But yeah, very good micro here. Of course, some casualties have been taken by Flash, but yeah, there come the reinforcements. And with that, the Zerg with a very convincing attack here. Sadly here for Flash, pretty much a misplacement with those 4 turrets right here, allowing the Zerg to find a gap here into his base and to fly over. So with that, the Zerg taking this game quite convincingly, of course losing some Mutalisk, but in the end there was even a expansion right here into this location, and there were even reinforcements waiting for him. And sadly for Flash, quite a disastrous defensive gameplay by him. And yeah, of course, getting punished by the Zerg. Who knows who this Zerg is? Perhaps Soma, perhaps Jaedong. Very good and a very aggressive gameplay here by the Zerg. Looking, of course, for the gap into the Terran defense and finding it, of course, being very, very aggressive. Taking out the bunker, taking out some Marines, sacrificing some Zerglings and even some Mutalisk. But in the end, finding that important gap to have those Mutalisk into the main from the Terran, just flying them over, trying to find a good position to snipe more and more of the bio from the opponent. So yeah, all in all, a very good game, but a defeat this time for Flash. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tommy signing out.